So obviously everybody's schedule, everybody's situation is going to be unique to them. Like I said, there might be some court orders that this has already been pre-planned years ago. Um, but the thing is, your kids don't always know this. It might not be age appropriate for them to know what a court order is. It might not be, in their realm of thinking of, oh, what's a holiday schedule going to look like? If you haven't already organized it, it's time to organize it now. What days, who's going to be with who, when, or what weeks, and specifically with a focus on these coming holidays, Christmas Day, and the day surrounding that. So schedule, lock it in, and the logistics, but explain it to your kid as well. So for example, I'll give you an example of when my brother and I were growing up. Our day on Christmas Day always looked the same, but it was a busy day. We literally went to 6 different places on Christmas Day. We'd start with mum. We'd wake up at mum's. We'd go to my grandmother's. We'd go to our extended family with mum. We'd swap over, which was supposed to be around 12 p.m. This changed every year. Sometimes it was 12 p.m. Sometimes it was as late as 3 p.m. We'd go to dad. We'd meet at a Macca's car park every year. And then we'd go to dad's. We go to our extended family at dad's, and then we go to our grandmother's at night to finish off, and then we sleep at dad's. And this day was manic. Luke and I felt like we were in the car majority of the day. But for us, it was important that we saw both our parents, and now without court orders, with now being both adults ourselves, we still do this transition on Christmas Day. But what is helpful for kids, whether you're going to 6 different places, whether you're just going to one and you're just being with one parent on that day, it's important that they know what's going to happen before it happens. And I find
that's good. I was going to ask you, why is it so important to have the logistics worked out? I mean, I think I know, but yeah.
Of course, because if you don't have the logistics worked out, your kids are going to think it's their responsibility to look after the logistics. And it might not be age appropriate. It might not, it not only might not be age appropriate, but it's definitely not their responsibility. This is an adult thing.
And keep them out of this. Like
Absolutely.
This is between you and the co-parent.
That's it. And when you're working out this schedule and the logistics, of course, there might be some contention around, well, I want the kids for Christmas this year. I can't be without the kids. It should be split down the middle on Christmas Day. We should both get to see them. But if you both know that's not right for your kids and that's not what your kids want, they just want to have a chill day on Christmas Day, and then they can celebrate, say, for example, Christmas Day with mum or dad on Boxing Day, then maybe that's something that you guys can consider. It's of course unique to your situation. And if it does end up being split down the middle on Christmas Day, and I'm using Christmas Day as an example, like it was for us, because that's what works for you and your family, then that's okay too. But work out those logistics. Work out and explain those logistics to your kids, because although we had a lot of instability on Christmas Day, we did have certain reference points that we knew were going to happen. We knew we were going to meet my dad at that specific McDonald's car park every year. And there was at least that level of consistency of, we know where we're going. We know what time we're going this year. And we know, what the pickup drop off kind of situation is going to look like before we have to kind of tackle that highly emotional time. So explaining that and telling them, hey, we've done the adult talk, we've done the adult stuff, and we've organized it, and this is what's going to happen because we as your parents want to guide and know what we think is best for you guys, and this is what we've planned, so you don't have to worry about it.
I think that's wonderful.